My name is John Faggy. I'm officially a sales manager, but I also work in the operations side. We're a small family-owned company, so we all wear a lot of hats, and we're located in Naples, Florida. What Saw Palmetto Florida is primarily doing is collecting, drying, grinding, and processing naturally occurring. It's a wild fruit that is harvested from a saw palmetto bush. It's a small palm, a subspecies of palm, and it grows primarily in Florida, a little bit in Georgia, a little bit in the rest of the Southeast, but primarily in Florida. So this plant is wildcraft harvested, and we process the fruit on it, and we make powder, and we even extract with our CO2 extraction process. We extract the oil, and it's used in dietary supplements for nutraceutical business. We sell that ingredient all around the world. Yeah, so we've been working with RMS since 2020. I actually came back on board slightly after this equipment that we have currently from RMS. So I'm not 100% sure of the process that went into finding and locating and working with RMS, but it was still in the process of being installed when I got here. So as far as the background, I wish I could tell you more about that, but I can give you information about as far as going forward. And again, we started 5 years ago with our first RMS mill. Yeah, so the problem we came to RMS with for a solution was that really just the overall quantity and volume of material that we needed for our plant. We were expanding, and we had some older hammer mills, and we had a 3-step process to get the material to where we wanted it as far as the size particle. And so the roller mill that we ended up with solved that problem. So I guess the only apprehension we have is that saw palmetto is a niche business. So if you go to RMS with a corn grinding issue, there's a million hours of research and data points that they can refer to. Saw palmetto is a very niche business. There's only 5 or 6 big producers in Florida, so there's not a whole lot of saw palmetto specific equipment. So our fear was basically just unknown, because nobody can really tell you exactly how the saw palmetto berry is going to how it's going to act in the mill situation. And so that was our biggest concern, just lack of data points and experience in the industry with this particular material. Well, we were actually, pleasantly surprised. I would say overwhelmingly surprised at how the volume that we could create. We improved our output by a factor of 10x or a little more. And but that also wasn't at the cost of efficiency, or I should say at the cost of standardizing the material. So we had a great standardized size particle, and we also liked the fact that we were that the machine was not, that we ordered was well engineered or even over engineered slightly for our use. So we are happy that we got the bigger mill. We were happy with it, very happy. So we have a quad roller mill here at Saw Palmetto, Florida. It works in conjunction with a cable vase system that delivers the material, and through the spreader that was supplied, and all the equipment that was accompanying it, we auger the material into the mill, and with the spreader system, it makes a nice even distribution of the material across the rollers. And of course we have it set up perfectly based on RMS's specs and what they trained us to do to get the best possible outcome. So that's what our mill is a quad mill. So we really like the mill. It's probably, like I said, over-engineered, but that's something we're very happy we did because when we put the mill through its paces, it's more like jogging than it is running. So we like it that way. I can tell you that we've nicknamed it Big Blue, and Big Blue is a favorite and a machine that people love to work with, and it's as I said, a reliable partner in our business now. Yeah, so we worked with some of the design and engineering people at RMS. Again, that was slightly before I got here, but I was brought up to speed. We worked with, then once we had the mill, we had a lot of questions because, we're a small company and we had a lot of questions. We did bring in an engineer on our side, and he got all the information he needed, and we were able to make a great installation with the mill and incorporate it into our process. And at every step, whether it was beginning to install it, once it was installed, the setup, and the training, RMS sent an operator down here and trained us on how to maintain the machine, how to parallel it, how to set it up, and we're very happy with that. And that's one of the reasons why we're looking at a completely side business for us, but another type of milling. We're in talks right now with RMS for another type of mill. Yeah, so I would say to any other company that is looking at, possibly using RMS mills for grinding equipment, ask. And I can tell you that there's been a couple applications where RMS was just straight up said, that's not something we can do. That size of particle isn't something we can work with. So they're not going to put you into a mill that doesn't suit your needs. And I think that's a great benefit to having somebody who will tell you when they can do and they can't do, perform for you. So that's another great thing about working with them. My experience and our company owner's experience with working with RMS has been a very positive one. We've liaisoned with them at trade shows, so we got to meet them in person besides the people that have been on site. And we feel like at this stage, as we expand our company, we think RMS as more of a partner, someone who we can join up with, use their expertise. They have a wealth of knowledge, so I would encourage anybody that does want to upgrade or install any kind of milling to ask questions. They have experts and they have a lot of experience, and on top of that, they're great people to work with. They're very warm and forthcoming with information. That's our experience.